The B-17 Flying Fortress was much more than just an American bomber. It was a symbol of resilience in Europe's darkest hour. By 1943, Britain stood battle-weary, scarred by years of bombing. And then came the fortresses. Vast formations rising from the airfields of East Anglia, their four Wright Cyclone engines shaking the morning air, bristling with 13 guns. The B-17 embodied defiance, capable of absorbing staggering amounts of damage, yet still bringing its crews home. Their mission? Daylight precision bombing, striking at the industrial heart of Nazi Germany. It was a role as vital as it was deadly. Casualties were immense. Over 26,000 American airmen lost their lives in the European skies. Entire crews vanished in a single mission. Yet each day, more fortresses took their place, flying eastwards into relentless flak and fighter attacks. To Britain, their presence was a lifeline. The sight of hundreds of silver bombers overhead was proof that we're not alone, that America stood with us. For the villages that hosted their bases, the bonds ran deep. Local families shared their homes, their laughter, and all too often, their grief. Today, the sound of these engines is rare, heard only at air shows or in archives. Yet the legacy of the B-17 bomber endures, not just in the steel of the aircraft, but in the sacrifice of the young men who flew them, and in the hope that they gave a nation standing against tyranny, and the freedoms that we all experience today. MicroProse have numerous projects relating to the B-17 bomber that are currently in development right now, and this is the first real taste that we have to look at this glorious machine. Yes, it's full of bugs, battered and bruised like many of the aircraft that made it home. She flies beautifully and she looks sensational. It's impossible for me to fly this and not think about the men, the brave men who fought in them, and especially those who never came home.
Under the darkened skies of history, where brave men soared against the enemy, in the cockpit of dreams they fought with pride. UK reviews tell the tales of those who tried. Microsoft Flight Simulator took us high, a window to the past where legends lie. A MicroProse crafting world so grand, with B-17s flying over the land. Oh, wings of honesty, take me back to the daylight bombing where the courage never lagged. In the midst of the storm, the bravery shines, fighting against the Nazis, crossing the lines. Through the clouds and the fire, they made their stand. The hearts of the brave, united we land. With a Boeing cut through the icy blue, every flight is a tribute to the brave few. From Britain's shores to the skies afar, their stories echo like the morning star. The roar of engines, a solemn sound, honest reviews lifting souls from the ground. In the squadrons they flew, in unity they fought. Each critical review tells us the battles they sought. Oh, wings of honesty, take me back to the daylight bombing where the courage never lagged. In the midst of the storm, the bravery shines, fighting against the Nazis, crossing the lines. Through the clouds and the fire, they made their stand. The hearts of the brave, united we land. Fields of honor where history resides, the heroes we cherish, spirits that guide. Through the sorrow and pain, their legacy remains, celebrated in reviews through our memory lanes. They were the guardians, the watchful eyes, soaring above us where freedom flies. As the simulator shows our flight paths clear, we remember the battles that filled us with fear. MicroProse ignites the flame of the past, bringing us close to the souls that we've lost. With each honest review, we're painting the scene of B17s roaring the skies were their dream. Through the trials of war, the brave still inspire. Let's lift our voices, let hearts catch fire. So here's to the fighters who never back down. In the face of the darkness, they turned it around. With Microsoft flight in the skies, they flew high. Honesty in reviews beneath the open sky. In the heart of the struggle, their stories we've told. In the echoes of bravery, their spirits unfold.